Hallo, ik ben Arjan en welkom terug bij Horizon Zero Dawn. Links achterin, daar, zie je de spits. Die is gebouwd door Gaia om een signaal te versturen te zijn de tijd om al die faro-zwermen uit te schakelen. Maar nu wil Hades die spits gebruiken om die slapende machines weer te laten ontwaken. Nou, we naderen de finale van het verhaal. Ik heb geen idee hoe lang het nog gaat duren. Het zit snel aan zijn eind te komen, dat denk ik. Ik verwacht niet dat het deze aflevering zal zijn, misschien zelfs niet de volgende. Maar we zijn nu onderweg naar de zonnekoning, Avad. En we gaan eens even kijken wat we kunnen doen om Hades te stoppen. We zijn er. En hier is de zonnekoning. Met zijn prachtige uitzicht over Meridiaan.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. The eclipse will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Natuurlijk praten met Marat. En die staat daar.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Ossaron cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Aaron and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
We hebben dus zat dingen die we zouden kunnen doen. Ik vind het leuk om even naar die verdedigingspunten te gaan, dus dat gaan we doen. En hey, een dagboek van Sobek is hersteld. Lees het gerust. Ik lees het ook allemaal, maar wel wat later. Wat wel bijzonder is, ik heb al die tijd de spits op een afstand gezien, maar ik ben er eigenlijk nog nooit naartoe gelopen. Terwijl ik er gewoon heen kan. Het staat er gewoon. Nooit bij stilgestaan dat ik er even naartoe zou kunnen, misschien. Ik ben heel erg benieuwd in elk geval. Hoe dat eruit ziet van dichtbij. Zo stom eigenlijk als ik eraan terugdenk dat ik hier helemaal niet naartoe gelopen ben. Ik heb de wereld helemaal uitgekampt voor mijn gevoel. Hier is Talana.
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Lead the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
Ik denk dat het lastig gaat worden inderdaad. Het is wel een bijzondere plek dit. Oh, dat ik hier nog nooit geweest ben, wat stom. Er staan allemaal personen hier. Die ik heb geholpen.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Cool.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These Carja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
The Anointed.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Cool. Wie staan hier?
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Carja. Carja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Carja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
Let's not get cocky, boys. Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's Big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Ja, mooi. Ik was dat wel van plan, inderdaad. Ah, weer een beschadigd bestand hersteld. Lees het gerust.
O great sun, how does your gaze fall? In approval or approach? Turn our heads with your daily pilgrimage, from the east where we came, to the west where only you may go. You grant cold metal the warmth of life, and let the machines bask in your great shining. For you, the shadows shrink and part and gather again only at your allowance without form. Your eyes, the day, your ears, the priests, your lips, the radiant Sun King, as there was before and will be again, your light.
Naman, I should have known if there was going to be a Sun Priest here, it would be you.
And if the Sun King had allowed outlanders to set foot upon the Alight, this Aloy could only be you. I wish the circumstances were different, or that the Psalms of the Sun could give you peace of mind. But if you'll allow me one pontification...
Go ahead.
You've shown strength and compassion. Our enemy's only a desperate hate. Both sides claim the blessing of the sun. But the sun that I pray to, it would bestow it upon yours.
You know, Naman, I'm already under some pretty heavy divine pressure, but I'll try to live up to it.
The tribes united against Shadow. How could that not be the sun's will?
Ach ja, we gaan door. Maar goed, de spire, dus hij is helemaal van metaal. Het ziet er inderdaad uit als iets van de machinewereld, zoals zij het zou zeggen. En hier zijn we bij de richel.
Have you just polished that armor with it?
For anything, of course.
Isn't that a little...
What?
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified.
Thank you.
And shiny. Very shiny. Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier, but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although, I can't shake this road, Vinasha. She delights in goading me. Like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it. Well then. Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
Geweldig. En hier hebben we een van onze eerste vrienden, Tab.
Aloy. I told you I'd be here.
You did, Tab. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Tab.
Maybe we can.
Prince Edelman is alive
Ja.
and well in Meridian.
This place.
The Karja and Shadow have been
Dat hoop ik ook.
Sacred land. Bit of some
Er is een nieuw dagboek. Ineens worden ze allemaal hersteld. En hier hebben wij Aluki.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army. Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
Oké, wacht maar.
I love it when you say
En hier is
things like
Elida.
that.
Elida, I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If a Thrall were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a difference. I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him. For both of us.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment. Every dawn and dusk. I should give you this. To help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Elida. Be safe.
Ja, leuk. Zo leuk dat iedereen die we hebben geholpen nu gewoon komt opdagen. En hier hebben we Petra.
Petra! Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Ostrom, no? They were the pride of the mainspring forges. So I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The target should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did.
Oké, we gaan even schieten. Even kijken. Oh ja, dan moeten we dit opzuigen. En dan gaan we hier schieten.
Nice and wide.
You know that I appreciate your help, Petra. This battle, I don't know what's gonna happen.
We'll see each other again, I know it. Next time could be the time I'll convince you to stick with the free heap.
Petra, you know
I do. Always had a weakness for restless girls, though.
Geweldig. En
That's
hier
a nice spear, Uthid.
Thank you.
is Nakoa.
Nakoa, you came to fight.
How could I not? During the Red Raid, there was only one Karja butcher the Nora feared more than Zaid.
Helis.
I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how strong. For the Nora he terrorized, for myself, and for my father.
We'll stop him. You have my word.
Your word means a lot, especially now. Because of you, I hear the sacred land is opened. If we win, I can go home. It'll be good to see Jan again. I'm with you, Aloy. Until the end.
Fijn. En hier, tot slot, Geneva.
Geneva, they called you back to duty.
So, you're the one behind all this commotion? Who made Sun King Avad finally show his sword arm from behind those robes?
A king can be fierce and fair, Geneva. He's a good man.
A smart man, too. He had Murad offer all my prisoners a royal pardon if they'd fight for Meridian. The whole motley lot of them agreed. Didn't take much convincing.
With your kind of convincing, I don't doubt it.
Ha! This time I went easy on them. Those who commit the crime of attacking Meridian, they'll see less of my lenient side. May the sun blaze at your back, Aloy.
We hebben de richel gecheckt. We hebben iedereen gesproken die we hebben geholpen op onze weg naar deze eindstrijd. En voor die strijd moeten we nu uitrusten. Dus ik ga dat maar eens even doen. Hier moeten we zijn.
Roland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Ja, dat is een goede vraag. Ik denk dat we niks hebben opengelaten. Ik denk dat we er klaar voor zijn. Geen unfinished business. Als we dat hadden, dan was dit het moment geweest. We gaan uitrusten voor het gevecht.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you rest after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not wood smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
You spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says! Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out. Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sundering battle.
Oké, we gaan op neer tegen al die bastards.
Why do you fight?
Hij is hier, hij is sterk. Kijk eens, boys. Heel fijn.
If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go. He's too dangerous and close.
Zo, dat is een taaie bastard.
The bridge can't take much more of this.
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down.
And?
Can't let him in close.
Impossible. I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
None of this was meant to be, Helis. You made it happen. Followed your orders, butchered so many, and for what? To die on your knees, used like a pawn by a power you don't even understand.
You pity me?
Turn your face to the sun.
Dat was Helis.
Wind's whipping me. One foot in front of the other.
En wij moeten naar de richel. Oké, we gaan tokkelen hier. Wat een puinhoop. Daar is een Deathbringer.
Meridian! Hold the line!
Where do you need me?
Take up the cannon on the platform!
Oké, waar is die bastard? Daar. Hij is bijna kapot. Was hij dat? Ja, dat was hij. Oké, prima. Dit zijn echt een hoop vijanden.
Chance to catch a breath.
Oké.
And prepare.
Nou, hè. Dat waren een heleboel vijanden. Een heleboel. Maar dat wapen is echt fantastisch. Goed. Nou, laten we eens even wat bij elkaar rapen.
Raise arms again! West!
Oh, we gaan weer. Wat vanuit de lucht? Oeh, wat hier? Blindhogs. Het is over de blindhogs. Wat komt eraan? Oh, Corruptus. Hebben ze al bijna? Oh, die Deathbringer moet nog gaan. Een Stormbird? Oh jee. Ga eens weg. Kom op. Laatste klap, dat was de laatste klap.
Aloy. Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
My own mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
En wij moeten naar de spire. Oké, alles stort in hier. En we gaan gewoon door. Kan ik er door? Misschien een hand hoog hier. Hoe gaan we dat doen? Oh, oké, het is alweer geklaard.
This is where I belong, Aloy. But the spire calls for you.
Aloy, go!
We'll draw them.
Oké.
Now you face their true son of shadow demons.
Goed zo. Pak ze. Het is echt werkelijk overal een enorme chaos. Maar wij gaan richting de spits. Dus deze kant op. We komen steeds dichterbij.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
Holy moly, echt afschuwelijk, hé.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses. Lenora, Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
Oh, we gaan klimmen, denk ik. Laten we dat eens doen. Hop, hier langs. Maar dat kan dan heel rap gaan met die biomassa, zeg maar. Als dat allemaal geconfronteerd wordt. In die snelheid.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. I knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Prima, maar ik heb genoeg voorraden. Oké, we zijn er klaar voor. Let's do this. Het geluid ook. Dat klinkt echt niet best.
Arrival of entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
Oh, we gaan het even 1 op 1 opnemen tegen een Deathbringer. Gezellig.
Is that a Deathbringer? It's not done yet. More machines! Don't let them overrun us!
Oh, kijk, Deathbringer is geboorte.
I've got you marked.
En nu kunnen we Hades vernietigen met het overnamesysteem. We gaan een poging wagen. Die andere machines? Nou, dat zoeken ze maar lekker uit. Daar gaan we.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Master override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
En tot zover Horizon Zero Dawn. Wat vond ik dit geweldig. Ik vond het echt een wereldse ervaring dit. Ik hoop dat er ook nog een toffe DLC aankomt, vroeg of laat. Want die wereld, daarin valt nog meer dan genoeg te vertellen. Maar goed, voor nu zit het erop. Ik hoop dat ik het een beetje fijn heb kunnen samenvatten voor jullie. Ik hoop dat ik in ieder geval iedereen die het leuk vond om tot hier mee te kijken heb meegenomen op een geweldig avontuur. Ik heb heel veel dingen niet laten zien omdat ik dat niet belangrijk vond voor de serie. Inventarismanagement, vaardigheidpuntenverdeling, dialoogkeuzes heb ik allemaal weggelaten omdat ik het niet zinvol vond voor de vertelling van deze serie. En ik hoop dat je het op deze manier een beetje hebt kunnen volgen en dat je het ook leuk vond om te volgen. Elke aflevering is een samenvatting geweest van meerdere uren. En heel erg benieuwd wat je van de game vond, maar ook natuurlijk wat je van de serie vond en van de manier waarop ik het heb gespeeld of heb laten zien. Laat eens weten. Ik zeg dat niet heel vaak, maar ik ben wel echt heel trots op hoe dit is uitgepakt. Ik zet er hier een dikke vette punt achter. Mocht er wat gebeuren na de credits, laat ik je dat uiteraard zien. Maar ik check uit. Heel erg bedankt voor het kijken nogmaals. Ik zou het heel erg leuk vinden als je dit deelt met mensen waarvan je denkt dat ze het ook tof gaan vinden. Daar ben ik je echt heel dankbaar voor. En heel graag tot een volgende keer. Bye bye.
friend, remember me. We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
En deze missie is voltooid. Einde gemaakt aan de dreiging. En potverdorie, bedankt voor het wachten. Iedereen die dit nog ziet. Ik heb mijn allereerste Platinum Trophy gehaald. Mijn allereerste. Echt zo vet dit. Zo vet. En zoals je net hebt kunnen zien, er komt heel waarschijnlijk nog wel een DLC aan. Of een vervolg. Ik kan niet wachten. Maar goed, nogmaals, bedankt voor het kijken. Tot gauw. Bye bye.